live. If you're watching this in replay, please like, subscribe, and comment. So right now, it doesn't look like we have anybody watching. Hopefully here pretty soon. Hey Rachel, how you doing? We are currently on our way to film a video, so I'm not going to tell you where we're going because that's for Monday's video. So I guess there is some things to talk about. Let's see. Spider-Man is back in the MCU for at least one movie and some cameos. What kind of video? The normal videos that we normally make. So it's a Halloween video. But let's see. There's gonna be 3 more Star Wars trilogies coming up. One's gonna be done by the guys that write Game of Thrones. Another one's gonna be done by Rian Johnson, who did The Last Jedi. And then Kevin Feige from Marvel is going to be doing another one. So, and I think the first trilogy, the first one is going to be slated for sometime in, I think, 2023, I think. So, but in between there, you'll be getting all the Star Wars content that's on Disney Plus with The Mandalorian and Cassio Endo, and then, of course, they've got the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Going to be coming probably next year. So other than that, if you watch some of our videos, you've seen Heaven got her first ride on the Disney Skyliner. Neat. He was pretty neat. We kind of missed his show because we kind of walked in and we heard him singing Let It Go with the different voices, and we weren't in the door yet, and I'm like, are they playing that up there on a screen or something? And I look in, and there he was standing. So it was pretty neat. Margie, we got his autograph, didn't we, Brian Hall? Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty neat. And then meeting Yeehaw Bob, and then of course we got his show. We recorded his show. So, which I made a mistake. I should have broke that video up because it was 49 minutes long. But it was at the end, Yeehaw Bob was performing, which I think the funniest part, I don't know if you've seen the video, is it was a large area and they had tables set up, and he pulled out an iPad and he goes, I'm going to take a picture, and then he looks at everybody and goes, scoot in. So it was like, he was pretty funny. And there was a lot of nice stuff there at the silent auction, and met people from YouTube like Bill and Lori. Bill from Bill's Odds and Ends, and Lori's Bits and Pieces. And we met the Lemons sisters, and they got an Etsy shop, and they had some of their stuff over in the silent auction. But one thing I couldn't understand that was in the silent auction, where is this picture at? Oh, it's at the Disney Indie Meet. So it's the third largest, I'm sorry, the Indie Disney Meet. It's the third largest Disney meet in the United States. And they raise money for the Give Kids the World Village down there in Orlando. And that's the area where the Make-A-Wish kids get to stay if they probably choose to go to Walt Disney World or Universal there in Orlando. So, and they raised $55,000 for Give Kids the World Village. So, and they said that Yeehaw Bob, he's always there whenever they're raising money. They said he's over at the village at least 3 times a week. Yes, he was joking. Yes. He would do a couple of songs and he'd be like, I want all the kids to come up. Hey J-Dog, how you doing? But yeah, he'd be like, I want all the kids to come up and he'd name them from kindergarten to college. I want them all to come up, and then he'd have them do something, and he'd tell them to sit down, and he'd sing a song or two, and he'd be like, I want all the kids to come up. And he just kept doing that over and over again. You wish he was serious about us coming in for the picture. But yeah, we got a picture with him too. I think that was our thumbnail for that video. But yeah, that was a really good time. Other than that, here lately we've just been doing kind of things that got to do with the fall. So I told you I wasn't going to tell you where we're going to go. I'm going to tell you we're going back to Kings Island for Halloween haunt, and I think we're going to go through some haunted mazes. So I'm going to try and stay away from some of the gory ones, and they got one. I don't know if I really want to do it. It's called Blackout, and it's just you feeling your way through a maze, and they're like, you might touch things you don't want to touch, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that one. I don't think that sounds like fun. I don't really like the gory stuff, so I don't think we'll be going through the hospital or the slaughterhouse. So, but there's some they have that's got supposed to like dead pirates and stuff like that we might try. And then there was a part that I left out that we're gonna go hit. It's called Pumpkin Eater, and when you go through, they have large pumpkins, and they're broke open, and there's like bodies inside the pumpkins. So, but yeah, we're gonna go and check all that out, and then Saturday we are gonna go, or Sunday we're going to Indianapolis, and we're gonna go to Indianapolis, and we're gonna go to a toy and comic exhibit. So it's gonna be like a small Comic-Con, but because they're gonna have people in cosplay and everything like that. Are those your kids in the back? One of them is. Haley's my youngest daughter. So my oldest daughter, Heaven, works at Walt Disney World. So, and she's the one she went on a cast member, she had cast member previews on the Skyliner, the Disney Skyliner, the last video the video before the last video we did. So right now we are getting into Dayton, Ohio, and the traffic's getting kind of thick right now. Oh, she says hi, Haley.
Hi. Hey, sister.
And then her friend Matthew's in back there. He's going with us to Kings Island as well.
Hi,
Who's driving? Margie's driving. So that's my wife. So the last time we went, it was just me and Haley went, and we just went and rode roller coasters. We rode the Beast and Diamondback at night.
We were gonna ride the Beast, but
She says hi, Matthew. She says hi.
Hi.
But
Who is it?
her name's Rachel.
Tell her to follow my...
no, Matthews. Hi, Rachel.
Follow Barbie Boy.
Anyhow, so yeah, so tonight I think we're just gonna do haunted mazes. I don't know if we're gonna do any. If I find any more events that relate to Disney, want me to let you know that's near you. Yeah, I usually, the thing is that event I didn't find out. I actually was watching somebody else that's from Indiana, which was Bill's Odds and Ends, and they were talking about going, and it was only the second year they'd gone, and this year was the 12th annual, so they've been doing it for 12 years. So, but they had Sorcerer Radio there. I don't know if you have Sorcerer Radio, but what's really neat, Sorcerer Radio actually plays like stuff they play in the parks, and then they also have like different kinds of talk shows on there about Disney. So it's something that I like to listen to every once in a while. So I'm having a little hard time seeing the screen with the sun. But I know I came on a little early, but I figure we'll probably be hitting that area around the time I would normally finish. So I thought I'd come on a little earlier before we get there. But yeah, if you find anything near us, so that'd be great to go. I know I've looked up events, and there was some Disney stuff, but it seemed like it was for smaller kids than what it was really for adults. So I wasn't for sure if it was something we'd really want to go look at. But so other than that, what else we got going on? Anything?
I don't think so.
No.
Well, we're gonna be getting ready for vacation.
Oh yeah, that's true. We're getting ready for vacation here in about a month. We're going to be going down to Disney World in November.
That was a short video.
So when we get down there, we're going to see Heaven, and I think we're going to hook up again with Expedition Greg. What area? We live in Indiana. But yeah, so we're hoping to see Expedition Greg again while we're down there. He wants to go and hang out with us at least one night like he did the last time. And maybe we can find out some other people that are going to be down there. Maybe we can bump into them while we're down there. But
I wanna meet the Tim Tracker.
oh yeah, Margie wants to meet the Tim Tracker, but I don't think that's a possibility since, well, Heaven's been down there for 2 years and she just recently bumped into him for the first time. So
Maybe we go down once a year. I mean, maybe this is our chance.
but the Tim Tracker would be neat. I know there's no chance of meeting him would be Adam the Woo.
Oh, that would be good time.
Or Justin Scar. But let's see, when are you going to Disneyland? We've never been to Disneyland. I'd like to go. Margie doesn't think she'd like Disneyland, so, but I would like to go, and I'd like to go on the Walk and Waltz Footsteps tour, I think it's called. I'm not for sure, because I've always wanted to go up and see the apartment above the firehouse that he had. That and you know, that's the one Walt had something to do with, where the reason why Disney World is actually called Walt Disney World is because Roy dedicated it to his brother, since Roy was the one who finished it. So, but you're going next September to Disneyland? Yeah, so the thing about this, the thing is, I watch Disneyland videos and I'm lost. I don't know where they are half the time because I've never been there. But if we're watching Disney World videos, I know exactly where they are and everything like that. That's what's funny is I've been to, I think, what was it? The first time I went was sometime in the 70s when my mom and dad took me. And then I think every other year we went to Disney World. And I'm pretty good at when any of those parks, I can find my way around without a map or anything like that. I've been there so many times. So, and even when I went down for Galaxy's Edge, I even knew where Galaxy's Edge was going to be. So, but then again, usually I'm there with Heaven, and Heaven lives down there and works there. So even if I didn't know where to go, she'd know where we were going. So, but I had a really good time down there. One of the things I'd like to do is I'd like to move down there, but it's not exactly something we can afford right now. Please do Disney trivia at a bar. Okay. Do you know where Carmel? Yeah, I know where Carmel, Indiana is. Are they having something there, Rachel? Carmel's just outside Indianapolis, isn't it? Yeah.
It's about an hour, 15 minutes from us.
rich area, very rich area. I think it's a lot of it's probably gated communities too.
Come on, people.
But yeah, so I don't know. I was really excited to find out that Spider-Man was back in the MCU. So I figured he was going to be back anyway. I figure Sony was going to take him, do a couple of movies, and then bring him back. But I think Sony sees that they could probably make more money having him in the MCU, which he will still be making movies for Sony, because they are going to do their Spider-Man versus Venom movie. I know that. But I know the Spider-Man, or the next Venom movie is actually going to be Venom versus Carnage. So, but as for Star Wars, I know that the guys that wrote Game of Thrones are going to do the Old Republic. So, that'll be something neat. Is there anything that's going to be opening while we're down there? It'll be the first time we probably ride the Skyliner, if we ride the Skyliner.
When does the Mickey's Runaway Railroad?
I'm not really for sure about that. Rachel, do you know when Mickey's Runaway Railroad is supposed to open up? I mean, I understand you're in Disneyland, but
We did the train tonight, or does that cost money?
But yeah, I was looking forward to going to this and here for Kings Island, and I started reading about them, and I'm like, I've never really been into horror. So, and the last time we went, let's see, let me check. Okay, thank you.
Understand why.
But yeah, so I've never really been into horror. So, and it's not that it scares me, it's not anything like that. It's when that something catches you off guard and makes you jump. I hate that feeling.
Jesus.
I just hate that feeling of jumping. So, they're saying spring 2020. Okay. So, yeah, I don't think anything will be, unless something happens where they do a cast member preview of Rise of a Resistance at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and
I always thought that was cool.
Heaven would be able to take a guest, but
One day.
I already told Margie she could go this time.
I would let you go.
So,
Do you want to do that?
but I told Margie, I said, if you go, you have to record whatever you see.
I think
So, but I have heard about it, and they make it sound like Rise of the Resistance is probably going to be better than Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
And we are at a traffic standstill.
Yeah, we're now getting into gridlock and traffic, and we've already gone through Dayton, haven't we?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So we're actually, where we're heading is just outside Cincinnati, Ohio.
Something told me to take 20s, 127.
It'd probably still just be as bad. But, so, we're going to see also about getting some blue ice cream
Yes.
tonight, since that's like the signature treat at Kings Island.
Too much.
So it's kind of like Kings Island's Dole Whip, except for it's not a Dole Whip, it's a blueberry ice cream. So we're gonna see about getting some blue ice cream, and they're open. Let's see. You know what's crazy? So December is my birthday, and Walt Disney's birthday, and Rise of the Resistance opening.
Good
Oh,
month.
yeah. Well, Rise of Resistance opens in Disney World at that time. It doesn't open in Disneyland, and there's a reason why it's opening in Disney World before Disneyland. Is in Disneyland they came across a problem, and they let Disney World know about it before they started started working on Rise of the Resistance there in Walt Disney World. So basically in Disneyland, they had to tear everything down they'd started and start over again. So yeah, so that's why it's going to open in Disney World first. But I'm real excited for that. So, but so what else do we got? Let's see. So Disney stuff. Is there anything new for Disney that we know about? I don't know when
I'm excited for all the new Epcot stuff.
oh yeah, we'll probably be down there. There's probably going to be lots of construction at Epcot because that's the one that's going to be going into construction big, and it's a lot of changes. So, but I am finally happy to see they're going to be using the pavilion, but the
old Odyssey building.
Was it? No, not that one. Was it the Odyssey, the one that had Body Wars in it?
Horizons.
Was it Horizons?
I think.
But maybe it was Horizons. But it hasn't been sitting empty. They use it as I think it was a.
The Odyssey, the building. I know they used it for like meetings and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I know about Marceline. Yeah.
Is that Missouri?
Yeah, it's in Missouri. So usually if we go to Missouri, it's usually we hit St. Louis. So I don't know exactly where Marceline is in Missouri, but usually it's St. Louis is where we go to. So, but if it ain't that far away, we probably check that out. I think one of the things that we've been wanting to check out and it's the problem is trying to find some place where we can be back at night, or we have to find we have to find a dog sitter. So we have 2 dogs at home.
I'll do it.
But one of the places we wanted to go to is the Ark in Kentucky. What hometown is it?
Maybe Matthew.
What's that?
wants to know we
Well,
can-
yeah, I know it's Walt's hometown. Yeah. Well, one of them. Walt's family moved around. They actually lived in Chicago at one time too.
Oh, shit, somebody going to jail.
Oh no. People move out of the way.
So we just had 2 fire trucks pull out in front of us.
Oh, Lord. Ambulance.
So,
Ambulance.
but see it all. One of the other things would be neat is to go to Kansas City and actually see if you can find the place where Walt opened up his first animation area too. But yeah.
Wow, they're not letting that fire truck and ambulance through. Somebody's in a wreck up there. People get out of the damn way.
Is that why we're backed up?
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. What's this? Oh, it's Dustin. Drove past the Ark last weekend for my horseshoe tournament. We went all the way to Kentucky for horseshoes.
I would.
Hi, Dustin.
I love horses.
The Prophet. It's the Prophet.
Oh. Hello, the prophet.
That's great.
So the Prophet, which is my friend Dustin, he believes he's also a professional athlete.
And I'm a professional crackhead.
Drove past the Ark last weekend. Okay, yeah.
Oopsies. And I went back.
But so
Why would you even attempt to try to get over here?
3 hours and 29 minutes to
Right.
Marceline to St. Louis. Do you know in what direction, Rachel? I bet it's towards Kansas City.
That dude's
Hey.
literally complaining in his car with his phone up in his face.
It's true. You're a professional athlete for horseshoes. Okay.
What is that?
But you get
That is improvised.
Not you.
you've been getting
What
paid.
even is a professional athlete for horseshoe? I'm looking that up.
But
Really? You need punched in the face.
so we're kind of stuck in traffic right now.
People, you cannot go around. Goodness gracious.
Margie's road rage is shooting up.
Mine's about to. Somebody about to.
There's
get a
clearly
phone
an
through their
accident
window.
and the fire department's up there and these people are trying to pass. They wouldn't have a chance in heck getting through right now because of these people.
So we're probably not going to get to where we're going. It's outside Kansas City. Yeah, I figured that's where it was since I knew he opened his first studio there in Kansas City. So, which I can't remember what the name of that movie was. I think it was Walt Before Mickey.
We all might have to be merging.
But if you haven't seen that movie, it's a really, really good movie.
Wow. Get off your cell phone, dude.
But
I'll throw his cell
so
phone
since
over
we're
the cliff.
pretty well stuck in traffic, I'm probably going to go ahead and end. I know I didn't last an hour like normal, but today's kind of a different situation. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. But thanks for watching. We appreciate every single one of you. And as always, hope to catch you on the next adventure.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Chris.